Hi guys, I'm Yana and this is my first YouTube video. Ta-da! I've wanted to start this channel for some time and I guess now probably is the right time. On this channel, I want to talk about self-development, about energy, about reality, and about how our energy can change everything around us and inside of us. Recently, I made a promise to myself to stop planning everything and start doing things from inspiration, even in my daily routine. And to be honest, it actually changed the way I see the comfort zone right now. So I wanted to share my thoughts about the comfort zone because this topic is so familiar to all of us. We all love our comfort zone. So why do we keep trying to get out of it? Because we've been told that this is the only way to grow and to evolve. In the era of constant achievement, success looked like this. You get up, you step beyond your comfort zone, you do something you've never done before, and you get a new result. We've been told that growth has to feel uncomfortable. Sounds logical, right? But not for me right now. Not anymore. I lived in that trap for years and years, and it led to nothing but stress. And I feel that you guys can understand me. Um, so I realized that growth doesn't come from pretending or fooling yourself. It's like when you say you want something, you want one thing, and you push yourself out of the comfort zone for it, but deep down in your soul, you feel that there is something else you want to do, not this. And sometimes we say things like, we want to become the best version of ourselves. And we're trying to do something not because they truly feel this, we feel this call inside, but we want to look like somebody else, somebody who we admire. We want to be cool. We want respect. We want love. We want validation, and so on. The list is long. Basically, we start copying someone else's life and chasing the emotions we think we will feel once we become that best version. That's when the pressure builds up and we push ourselves so hard just to make it work. So they sold us this model so well that now it can feel like it's the only way for us to live our life, to hit our goals, and to evolve. But one thing that I realized is that this whole model is driven by fear, pressure, and dissatisfaction. And when you take a step from that place, you don't get a relief. You usually get more dissatisfaction and more tension. On the other hand, when you take a step from curiosity, from inspiration, from joy, you create more inspiration and more joy. It's simple. If you take a step out of fear and tension, you create more fear and more tension. If you take a step because you have to, you create more dissatisfaction. But if your step is based on inspiration and satisfaction and passion, you actually multiply that. So why not? Why not do that? Um, so the other way around doesn't work. Simply because these two states, they are on different frequencies and they are not aligned with each other. Basically, what I'm saying is no more actions from the wrong state unless we want wrong results. So from now on, let's do only things that genuinely makes us happy right now. Joyful. Something that can unfold beautiful events for us. And it can actually start with the really small things like a cup of coffee or tea, your favorite tea. So simple, really, and yet so important. Yeah, because when you start choosing what makes you happy right now, you become more connected with yourself and you start listening to your inner voice. And that's the most important part. because your inner voice is never wrong. It doesn't fool you, it's always here with you and tells you what to do, which is truly yours. Let's not do things because we want to be better, because we are already better. And this whole idea that we're not enough, it also comes from a fear. That's a topic for another time, but it really matters. It's very important. I know that this idea sounds like a cliche, but let's look at it from different point of view. So if you are aligned with yourself, growth will look this way. You feel a desire to do something or to achieve something, and the idea inspires you. And then your actions feel so natural. You go step by step and things become easier. It can feel like every door is opening smoothly for you and everything's this way. Of course, it still takes effort, but when you're driven by inspiration, it's so much easier than when you're driven by fear or pressure. So your baseline becomes excitement. And in that case, you don't have to keep trying to fix yourself to get new results. You're not even thinking about that because you're not trying to become better. It comes naturally. You're just doing the step which you are inspired to do. You feel that you want to do this and you're doing that easy. And then all of it becomes part of your comfort zone because it actually feels comfortable to do it and it feels comfortable to grow. And honestly, this is the best way to grow, the best way to achieve your goals, and the best way to live. Life feels exciting in this case. So instead of trying to force ourselves um, to go out of our comfort zone and do things that we're scared to do, let's just shift our energy and let your excitement be the bigger than your fear. And let's expand our comfort zone in the best possible way. The more we expand it, the more joy we get. Isn't it great? Okay. And before you'll tell me right now that we have thousands of reasons why this is impossible and so on, just give this idea a chance. Okay. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what do you think in the comments. And if you want to support this channel, which I'm not sure um, how it will even start, do whatever people do, like, subscribes, and whatever you feel like. So see you in the next video. Bye.